The views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal, and do not reflect the views of any organization.
Hello and welcome to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Verdict Karnataka has been delivered and the Congress has scored a resounding victory in the state, toppling the BJP government there. Therefore, today is a day on Verdict Karnataka to give you my 10 takeaways away from all the noise and the numbers. Takeaway number 1. Congress abhi zinda hai. Reports of the death of the grand old party, the Indian National Congress, appear to be grossly exaggerated. As we speak, the Congress is in power in 4 states and is in power sharing in 1. It's in power in Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka and Himachal, and power sharing in Jharkhand. But beyond those numbers, what Karnataka shows is that there is a template for a Congress revival. If leaders work unitedly, as DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah did, if the party plans in advance, gives tickets as they did well in advance to their rivals, if there is a local strong organizational network, especially at the booth level, as we saw in Karnataka, if the party has a clear narrative and a story to offer, and yes, if it has strong local leaders, then the Congress, particularly in state fights, has a real chance of challenging the BJP and slowly but surely reviving itself. Takeaway number 2. No one is invincible. You see, for the last few years, before every election, there is a slogan, a catchword, Modi hai to mumkin hai. In the belief that the moment Narendra Modi ji comes into the electoral fray, everything will change and Mr. Modi will take the BJP to victory. But as we've seen, that didn't happen in Karnataka. Despite the blitzkrieg of the Prime Minister, the Home Minister, the BJP President, the road shows, the truth of the matter is that Mr. Modi could not lift the BJP to victory. And remember, on the last day or the voting day, the BJP's campaign was very clear. There was Mr. Modi coming out of a lotus. So clearly, Mr. Modi, in a way, was not able to use his magic in Karnataka, quite simply because, as I said, no one is infallible. Which brings me to takeaway number 3, linked to the second takeaway. A double-engine sarkara or double-engine government can be a double-edged sword. I've been saying this for a while, that to expect the BJP central leadership to offset the weaknesses that there may be at the state level with weak chief ministers at times is not possible. One size doesn't fit all in this country, and the worry for the BJP and troubling for those who are worried about constitutional democracy is when you say double engine sarkara, you're effectively suggesting that the government at the state level will only benefit from the center if the governments are the same and from the same party. Now that's dangerous, that's ominous. And when there are weak chief ministers, as we've seen both in Himachal and in Karnataka, where there are serious charges and anti-incumbency against the state government, then this double-engine sarkara concept simply does not work. Takeaway number 4. Women voters are key. We keep talking in television studios about caste equations, Vokkaligas, Lingayas, Madigas. The truth of the matter is, in Karnataka in particular, across all caste class divides, the biggest gap between the Congress and the BJP in this election was among women voters. 44% to 33% as per the Axis India exit poll, 11%. There isn't a single election in recent times I can recall where women have not voted with the winning side. Then whether it is Mamta Banerjee who bested the BJP, she got the woman vote. Nitish Kumar consistently gets the women vote. Narendra Modi ji in national elections gets the woman vote. Yogi Adityanath, because of his track record on law and order, got the woman vote. And in Karnataka, clearly, the welfare schemes of the Congress party, or the so-called guarantees of the Congress party, were attractive to the woman voter. Never forget the Mahila voter. Takeaway number 5. गरीबों की सुनो वो तुम्हारी सुनेगा. That's an old song from a film called 10 Lakh, but the truth of the matter is the poor in Karnataka certainly voted with their feet for the Congress. Across Karnataka, if you look at the poorer income areas, those are the ones that have solidly backed the Congress this time. And again, amongst those who earn an income of less than 10,000, as per the Axis My India survey, the gap between the Congress and the BJP was 11%. So two key constituencies that have voted in the past with Mr. Modi and the BJP, the Garib and the Mahila, at least in Karnataka, seem to have switched sides and voted for the Congress. Remember, a week ago I called it the gas cylinder election. Well, the Mahila and the poor are the ones who need those gas cylinders most. Takeaway number 6. State parties won't survive if they don't reinvent. It's clear that a party like the Janata Dal S, which has largely revolved around Devagowda and family, almost like a private limited company, is seemingly now in irreversible decline. Devagowda is 90 plus. H.D. Kumaraswamy appears tired, not retired, but the sense one gets is that the so-called joker in the pack may have well played his last hand. And one of the reasons why old Mysore was where the Congress scored was because the JDS declined, and the benefit of that, at least in this election, went to the Congress. Religious polarization has its limits. You see, in Karnataka in 2022, instead of focusing on welfareism, the government focused on changing the narrative to what? Hindu-Muslim. Hijab, Azan, Halal, Tipu Jayanti, Savarkar Yatra. Even in the last week of this campaign, it was Jai Bajrang Bali. And whether Bajrang Dal should be banned or not, the average ordinary citizen is not interested in these issues. Religious polarization, my friends, has its limits. It's subject to the law of diminishing returns and is seen by many as increasingly toxic in times of economic distress. The gas cylinder was far more important for the voter than religious identity. Takeaway number 8. Vocal for local. Truth be told, this election was won by the Congress and lost by the BJP because the Congress was able to speak in the local idiom, concentrate on local issues, and have a strong array of local leaders. The BJP didn't have local leaders. The one big mass leader that they had was Mr. Yediyurappa, and he too had been sidelined, unlike Mr. Siddaramaiah and Shiv Kumar, the two big Congress leaders who actually worked as a team. You will find that when you have local leaders with a local connect speaking in the local idiom, a party like the BJP, which relies on its Delhi-based netas, cannot actually attract the same voter base as it might in the Hindi heartland. We saw this in Bengal and we saw it in Karnataka this time. Vocal for local. It was a hyper-local issue that needed a local connect. Takeaway number 9. BJP Mukt Dakshin Bharat. Now you've heard for a very long time Amit Shah speak about a Congress Mukt Bharat. Well, the truth of the moment is that the BJP now is out of power across South India. In fact, and this is important, if you look at the national map now, the opposition actually is in power in a greater land area and population than the BJP is. Right across Eastern India, Peninsular and South India, it is dominated by non-BJP parties. And that in a sense suggests a geographical divide, something that the BJP should be concerned about. Takeaway number 10. A state election victory is not a national referendum. 2023 is not 2024. Karnataka is not India. The Congress has every reason to celebrate its victory in Karnataka. But this doesn't mean that the path to 2024 has opened in any way, because national elections will be fought on entirely different issues. And we've often seen, including in states like Karnataka, a split ticket where the same voter who votes for you in the Vidhan Sabha votes differently in the Lok Sabha. It happened in 2018-19, where the BJP got 26 out of the 28 seats in the Lok Sabha. Remember, in the Vidhan Sabha this time, if you translate the Congress's success, they would win 16 out of 28. But will they? Since 1985, Karnataka and indeed large parts of the country increasingly vote very differently in Vidhan Sabha and Lok Sabha elections. In conclusion, as a postscript, let me say this. The media gets badgered, especially the mainstream media, from all sides. All kinds of invectives and adjectives are used against us. But this time, may I say, at least in my defense, well, I told you so. Just look at the Straight Back vlog just a week ago, where I predicted a Congress victory in Karnataka. Journalists too sometimes get it right. Think about it. That's it on the Straight Bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind, Namaskara.